We know you're ready to get started with your new NeuroMyst Pro. But before you do, watch this video and we'll show you the basics that'll get you going quickly. First, we'll go over the setup. You can follow along with a manual that comes in your kit. To make it easier for you, the manual has QR codes in the lower left corner. Just snap it with your cell phone for links to relevant YouTube videos. Page 1. Here you'll find important information on setup and user safety, as well as what you can expect when using your new NeuroMyst Pro. Page 2. Here is what the Pro Kit contains. The Pro device, 2 electrodes. The gray part is insulating rubber. The black part is the same conductive carbon rubber used in muscle stimulators, and the only part that actually conducts electricity. USB-C cable, electrode wire, user manual, headband, and a premium carrying case. First thing you need to do is turn on your device. If your unit says low power, plug it into a wall adapter, USB interface, or any computer or laptop. Step 2. Making saline. It's really pretty simple. Mix half a liter of water with 3/4 teaspoon of salt, or mix half a common teaspoon of salt with a 16-ounce bottle of water. Now you can soak your sponges and squeeze out the excess water. Step 3. Set up your electrodes. Each sponge electrode has 3 parts. This triangular part fits into the triangular hole in the case, and the saline-soaked sponge sits on top of the electrodes. Then insert the wires as shown, and connect the L-shaped connector on the other side of the wires to the top of the device. Step 4. Placing the electrodes. The effect you get depends on placement. The specific placements are called electrode montages, or just montages. For now, place the electrodes on your forehead away from your hair to improve the connection. Let's call this a training montage. The red pin is the anode where the current enters, and the black pin is the cathode where the current exits. Now in step 5, you will choose your session. To turn on the device, make sure it is unplugged from the charger, then hit the red button. At the home screen, select either TDCS or TACS mode using the bottom 2 buttons. Or to run a preset session, press the top left button. Use the bottom buttons to scroll through the preset list. However, for this training session, let's go back and run a TDCS session using the default settings. And you start the preset session by pressing the red button to go. Now's a good time to talk about what you can expect in your session. At currents up to 1 milliamp, you may feel a mild, tingling sensation on the skin. Between 1 and 3 milliamps, the sensation becomes more obvious and can include tingling and itching. Above 3 milliamps, sensations may become uncomfortable for some. So please, only use amplitudes that are comfortable with you. Remember, you can control the intensity of the stimulation. In TACS mode, you may see harmless light flashes which will fade away at higher frequencies because you can't see them anymore. To learn more about the safety of TDCS and TACS modes, refer to our YouTube video. Step 6. Let's run a session. For your comfort, you'll see the screen ramp up for 30 seconds. After the ramp up, your session has started and a countdown time will display. You can raise or lower the current using the plus or minus buttons, or stop the session immediately with the top right button. For comfort, lower the current below 1 milliamp before pausing or stopping. You may see a harmless flash of light when pausing or stopping, because the current has quickly changed from your session level to 0. When your session is over, your current will slowly ramp down for 30 seconds to avoid abruptly dropping to 0. Or if you'd like to end your session early, lower the current to below 1 milliamp and press stop. After a session, you may notice some skin redness. This is a harmless effect after the session and will clear up shortly. Step 7 talks about running a session with your meter on. The meter is off by default. Turn it on in the options menu using the top left button. Let's run another TDCS session. Now you'll see a color square on the top left of the screen. Green is good, yellow is okay, and white is a poor connection. You can also monitor the resistance between your electrodes by holding the top left button until you see numbers. Your meter is always on, but the most accurate reading happens after ramp up and before ramp down. Step 7 also shows you several ways to improve your connection. Here are the 4 most common ways. First, add more salt to your solution and more saline to your sponges. Press electrodes firmly against the head to moisten hair with saline. Make sure you've cleared away hair. And finally, press the electrodes against your skin. But if you need more help with this, go look at the videos in our YouTube channel. Up until now, we've been using a training montage for practice. Now, let's move on to step 8, selecting a specific montage. There are 3 TDCS montages: Smile, Caffeine, and Focus. And there are 3 TACS montages: Positive, Snooze, and Awake. With TDCS montages, you need to match the color wire with the electrode color in the drawing. With TACS montages, you only need to match the electrode location in the drawing. The location of the color pins doesn't matter in TACS mode, because in TACS mode the current is always changing between positive and negative. While NeuroMyst Pro is a sophisticated advanced device, it is not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure any medical condition. Your experience may vary, so we encourage you to read and explore product details to determine if NeuroMyst Pro is the right choice for you.